Being a professional photographer, often I am approached by friends and relatives. Hey, I am considering to buy a new camera. Can you suggest me which to get? More precisely, they need to know which DSLR to buy. When I ask, why are you considering a DSLR? 99% of the time I get the same answer. Best image quality. Don't get me wrong. DSLRs do give great image quality, but you need to consider the following. First, I want to burst this myth. Many people believe that when they buy a DSLR, they start making great images right away. Unfortunately, this is not the case. 1. You need to spend some considerable amount of time to learn what each and every dials and modes do. 2. The lens bundled as a kit is quite limiting as it doesn't have a lot of zoom and it functions poorly in low light situations. DSLRs just enable the user to manually control everything that goes behind making a perfect exposure. If you are not interested in taking the time to learn a few basics of photography, then in my opinion, DSLRs are not for you. Second, DSLR takes space. As kit lens is limiting, people generally tend to buy additional lenses and accessories, which in turn takes more space. If you are primarily considering the camera for travel, you must be ready to take the hassle of carrying an additional bag to carry your equipment. Mind you, almost all of the airports ask you to unpack your camera equipment during security check. With newer lenses and accessories comes more expense. Quality lenses are not cheap, and these equipment can put a serious dent to a person's bank balance. If you are someone who doesn't want the hassle of carrying a bulky camera but need the manual controls of a DSLR, then I would suggest the following cameras to consider. Number 1. Canon G7X series, Sony RX100 series, Nikon Coolpix P900, which is slightly bulky with one fixed lens having a long range. Lastly, if you are interested and want to give the time to learn the basic concepts of photography and do not mind the hassle of carrying the camera gear. Now comes the age-old question. Which brand to buy? Canon? Nikon? Sony? If you are considering mirrorless system, hands down go for Sony. Let's discuss DSLRs versus mirrorless in another video. In the case of DSLRs, Canon fanboys suggest Canon, and same goes with Nikon. Both these brands are good and have a great range of cameras in their lineup. The best way according to me would be to visit a camera store that has a working demo model and try out both the brands. Play around with the menu system and just hold the camera and try to get a feel of the button layout. Just go with the one you find most easy and comfortable to use. That is it. No camera is perfect. All cameras have their limitations. Just go with a camera that is in your budget and feels right to you. Look at it as a tool that enables you to be more creative with the manual controls. What you do with it is more important than the number of megapixels a camera has. Look for a camera that offers a dual lens as a kit. It saves you a bit of money. Hey guys, if this video was of any help to you, it would really help me if you guys take a moment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any questions, feel free to write down in the comments. Thank you.